guys.
You want to stay down there?
Yeah, I might get up sometime throughout the video.
Yeah, y'all. She's kind of slumped right now. Give you guys a quick little check on how little Junior is doing. How many days we got left?
Uh, 3. That's crazy.
We got 3 more days until our little Junior arrives, God willing, because
Yeah.
according to our midwife, he may stay in there or want to stay in there a little longer. Ain't that right?
He better get his ass out.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Quick update. So we are in our new spot with family and love, and we're officially out of the studio apartment. If you guys haven't seen our last video, that was kind of like a move out video showing you guys our small little studio. And now we're in this big house with family, like I just said, and we're waiting for little Junior to come so that we can make it happen. You feel me?
Aw.
Anything you want to say? Anything?
Um, I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm feeling kind of. I think the reason why my back has been hurting and stuff is because I've been being productive. He wants me to uh, chill all day, but sometimes I can't help it. And plus, I be wanting to be active. Hopefully, that makes Junior come out on his due date. But I was organizing some stuff today and unpacking and stuff like that, keeping myself productive. But I think I'm gonna chill for these next few days because it'd be wearing me out. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm excited, hopeful for the future. My baby daddy, I love him. He's a sweetie pie. Plus, he be working hard, so I try to take some stuff off his back, or how do you say that? Some
The weight off my shoulders.
Thank you. I said take some stuff off your back. um, and so I wanted to do some cleaning and organizing and stuff. And I hope that on the delivery date, I'm not sick like this, because I don't know what's going around, but like everybody's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Papa Bear, how are you doing before we get into our.
I'm doing amazing, y'all. Yesterday I was kind of like having a little moment, but I'm cool. Moments don't last forever. We got a child to take care of, so I got to get my shit together quick.
Oh, stop it. You're okay to have bad days. So what happened yesterday?
Let's get to the video. I'm good, y'all. She's good. We're good. Our baby is good.
Oh, wow. He just brushed off what I said. Yeah, so our question of the day is, what made us want to become parents? Being that, so many people say they don't want kids. A couple of people I know just recently told me that they don't want kids. And I'm going to sit up in a minute.
Yeah, that's actually a really good question because it took me a while to kind of like. It's like when you tell a person, like for instance, I believe in there's a higher power, but if you tell somebody that's very religious that you don't believe in God or whatever religious belief you may believe in, a lot of them kind of like side eye you as if you're supposed to believe in what they believe in. And I used to have that same type of viewpoint on people when they would say, "Oh, I don't ever want to have children." I'm like, okay.
That's
But
their business.
yeah, that's their business now, and that's perfectly fine. Like I believe, like dang, you don't want to have children. Like I feel like that's our sole purpose for being born was to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? But everybody,
Dang, sole purpose?
yeah, it's like
That's the only purpose?
the essence of a human being is to make other human beings.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't reproduce, then our species doesn't live on.
That's crazy to think about because, like, if the essence of our being is to, like, reproduce, it's, like, crazy to think that people can't do that.
Yeah, right. And everybody, some of you guys may disagree with me. I just really feel like what better thing to do while living on Earth than to leave a piece of you behind, right?
True.
So we're gonna answer the question why we decide to have children because it's different for everybody. You want to start off?
Sure. Thank you.
I think you should get deep too because I remember you telling me like I'll let her explain it to you guys.
Oh, what do you remember me telling you? You good with the camera? He got our boxes and stuff in the background. Oh, that's how you want to do it. Okay. Me personally, I feel like for me, um, it has to do with my trauma growing up and my upbringing from my mom. Like my mom did teach me a lot, and she was a good mom at times, but overall, I feel like she wasn't the best mom. But there's people that had it way worse than me. But still, that doesn't take away from me not having a good mom. Um, and my dad being in prison for since I'm 26 now. He's been gone since I was like 9, 10. This is like the 17th year in September, I believe. And so, I always told myself that I wanted to show my kids something different, our kids in this case. And I wanted to give them everything that I didn't have. Just give them that love, support, be there for them. Just give them everything that I didn't have. And just, it seems fun having kids, being a parent, just loving them and being there for them, seeing them grow, seeing them have their own little personalities like our niece. I was just looking at her today, and every day I'm with her, and it seems like every time I see her again, it's something new to her personality, and she's only 2 and some change, and she be talking and being sassy, but even aside from the sassiness, she's so smart and well-mannered and loving, and I'm like, how can a kid that's only 2 be so beautiful like this? It is just so cute, and it's amazing. And I worked with kids before too, and I thought it was really fun. They're creative, smart, like, and kids can't do any wrong. It's the adults that be tripping. I'd be like, at least when I was working with kids, it's like at least you can teach them stuff and they listen and there's hope for them. But adults would just be like, forget it. They're just stuck in their ways most of the time. But yeah, kids are fun. I remember when we used to play dodgeball and kickball and do all those fun games and stuff like that. It was really fun. But yeah, being a parent, like Big Earl was saying here, like some of you may disagree that it's not our sole purpose, but I feel like it is one of those things that we should do, like should experience, and so we experiencing it.
Is it my turn?
Yep, Papa Bear. Your arm okay from holding the camera?
Yeah, I'm good. And I want to clarify too. So this, I feel the same way about people who adopt children, right? You don't always have to have your own child, although I really feel like there's no experience like it, you know what I'm saying? But for people out there who can't have children, adopting is just as, if not more important. You have these children that are in these foster homes that come from broken homes, right? Of parents that didn't even want them. So if you guys adopt those children and love those children and don't be fuck boys like some of these people that be in those group homes that just receive a check and treat those kids like shit, but actually love them as if they are your real children, any way that you can leave a mark, like you don't necessarily have to leave a piece of you behind by having your own child. You can leave a piece of you behind by just instilling your morals and principles, which are good morals and principles, I will hope so, into these individuals, right? Like I have a cousin who doesn't have any who doesn't have any children, and he's pushing his mid 30s, almost late 30s, but he's also very, very involved within the community with children. So you will hear a lot of people saying stuff like, oh, like our midwife said the other day, oh, I don't want to have children. Like, I see so many children being born or something along those lines. And we were looking at her like, huh? And my cousin said the same thing. Like, man, my kids in my community are my children. And that's really what it is, because he's leaving a mark on those children. Like, everybody around where we grew up at in West Seattle knows who my cousin is, because he has had that much of an effect on them, right? And that's what it's all about. Now, me personally, like, I always had this vision of us, and it's crazy. That's how I knew we were having a son. That's how I knew we were having. Let me fix this real fast. My bad, y'all. That's how I always knew we were gonna have a boy because I'm not even gonna lie. Like, not even on some superstition shit. I just really always envision me having a boy. Like, I will
Oh
always,
wow,
yeah,
your mom did too.
I will have. I'm a guy who like loves kind of like his peace and kind of like being in my own space to allow me to think. And I
Yeah.
talk to myself a lot. Now I don't know weird shit, but just I talk to myself about the future a lot. It'll be times where I'm like, okay, when I finally get that success I want and I'm telling somebody my story, how am I gonna answer this question? How am I gonna interact? What am I gonna say to motivate the youth? Because that's what it's all about. Like,
Sorry.
what am I gonna do to let these kids know that they can do it too? And I would do the same thing when I was young. I'm talking about 10 years old. Like, dang, okay, when I have a child, what am I gonna name him? Is he gonna
Aw.
like? We gonna be doing push-ups together? We gonna be running together? I'm gonna be filming him. Like all this shit I was like talking about when I was very young. So when I finally got old enough to think about having children, like it was always it became a thing. Oh, I don't want to have a children until I get successful,
I don't
right?
want to have a
Oh,
children.
I don't want to have a child. My bad. Here I go talking like a slave again. I don't want to. It became this thing, and this is the reason why I'm telling you guys this because I feel like a lot of you guys get caught up in this, just like I as well as we did. When I finally got old enough to start thinking about having a child, all of those things I thought about when I was a child about having children kind of like disappeared, and it started becoming more about life, like my career, having money, having success, having my dream car, and all that stuff. And I always told myself, I'm going to have a child when I get this certain level, this certain amount of money, this certain level of success, so on and so forth. And I really feel like that really stopped me. Not to say I'm old or nothing like that, having a child, but everything happens for a reason. But now, just recently, when we came together, like I came to her, it was the other way around. Uh, this didn't just happen by accident. Like I came to her one day. I was like, we should have a child, and she had already been wanting to have a child, right? I think a lot of women want to have children, so it was as simple as, hey, let's make it happen, right? And I wouldn't even say a month later she was pregnant. It literally happened like that, didn't it?
It happened within a few months, but that's because I had the birth control pills and I
Oh
had to
yeah,
let my
yeah,
body get back to being,
yeah.
you know.
But it happened very, very fast.
It's crazy that when it happened, the due date happened to be the day before Mama Cox's
Yeah,
birthday. So I guess that was just God or
yeah.
higher power, whatever you guys believe in, the earth.
But to answer the question, to simplify my answer, I've always just wanted to like have somebody that I can teach everything I know, that I can love unconditionally, and I can literally do in reverse of all of the things that my parents did or didn't do.
Right.
My mom was a beautiful mom, but she was a single mom, right?
Oh,
So I always told myself when I have a child, I'm going to make sure that that child grows up in a two-parent household, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that it stays that way, right? It's just beauty in just being able to teach somebody who has a clean slate everything that you know and teach him right from wrong. Like that's beautiful. Like who wouldn't want that?
right.
Like kids are very, very impressionable. And I be having to watch myself with my niece because she be repeating cuss words and stuff, but they don't know any better. So the fact that you can take somebody who knows nothing about the world and teach them everything they need to know to prepare them for the world to just be the best that they can be, that's something I've always wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So
And family. We're big on family
big
too.
on family and then having multiple of these children and having just building your own small family, like that's beautiful to me. And as cliche as it sounds, just having somebody that you can leave here, leave like when everything is said and gone, right? Just like she said early, I said said and gone. when
Makes sense.
everything is said and done, when we are said and gone, because we all have an expiration date, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it is what it is. It's all about legacy with me, though. Like these videos we create, this is legacy. This is gonna be something that our children can look back on and see how everything unfolded, right? Just like those pictures that you guys got of your great granny and all that. Like this is what's gonna serve for our children. Um, Junior himself, he's our legacy. Everything that we teach him, everything that he does, is automatically gonna be a part of us. So when we're dead and gone, a piece of us will always be living, right? And then he's going to have children, and then they're going to have children, and it's all going to start from us. And that's what it's all about with me. That's why I wanted to have a child. It's about just making sure that we live on. You know what I'm saying? And that little boy that's going to eventually turn into a grown man, he's going to be a powerful individual because he has some he has some crazy smart ass parents, and he has even man his grandma. Yeah, she a different kind of breed. So that boy gonna have he gonna make it happen. But I just thought we would clarify that we did decide to have children. Like it was, I know it doesn't always happen like that, but we both came together, said we want to have a child, and within a couple months, just like she said, after her birth control wore off, she was pregnant, and then here we are right now. Um, I was going somewhere with that. I was just saying I thought that was important because a lot of people don't necessarily plan. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what this video is about. Why we want to have a baby.
You can't plan 100% anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Why we want to have a baby. So we wanted to have a baby. So we had a baby. It wasn't like this was just we were just getting down and she got pregnant. No, we want to have a baby, and so we had a baby. And I really want to end this video off with saying like, y'all, there's no perfect time to have a baby. You may think it is, but it's only an illusion. Don't get me wrong. Like, make sure you got your shit tight. But here's the thing, and here's another reason why I think the whole concept of having a child is cool. You get to grow with your child. You're not supposed to be this perfect person when your child gets here. You can try, but no, I'm so glad that my mom wasn't perfect and we were growing up because I me being very impressionable and me being very curious and attentive at a very early age, I was able to see a lot of the mistakes my mom made as a parent, and now guess what? I can fix those with our child. That's what it's all about. It's all about taking all of that game, all the great things that your parents, uncle, whoever raised you, and still noticing your children, and he's gonna take those principles and instill in his children, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I always hate like I know I'm kind of rambling right now, but this is another thing I want to say. It all starts with us, right? I hate how like my mom said before her mom, which is my grandma passed, she was the one that kept the family together, right? She would throw the family reunions, and if a certain person didn't show up, she would literally get in her car, drive down there and get their ass at that family reunion or a barbecue or whatever it may be. And it's not like that in my family no more. And I really feel like it's not like that because a lot of people didn't instill those same principles in their children. And now they didn't instill those in their children. So I want to do that with our children. I want to show Junior, we're going to show Junior the importance of family, not to let them get over on you, but still the importance of family, the importance of love and communication and showing people how much you care about them, and not letting using the same thing my mom taught me, not letting the fact that some people are a certain way affect how you are. Just because a person is a certain way doesn't mean that's how you, that means you should change the way you are. If you are a loving, caring person and you're giving your love to someone who isn't that way, don't let them change you into this person who's just mean. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's all I got to say about that.
I like.
You like that? You got anything else to say?
No. You guys, excuse me, I'm over here breathing.
Man, she breathing, congested, pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all over here a little kind of like under the weather. It's cold as heck outside.
Thanks to
That
pop.
she believed I got her sick, but I didn't.
You go salmon.
Yeah. Turns out I'm allergic to salmon. I was breaking out in hives and all type of stuff the other day. So yeah. So hopefully Junior is not allergic to that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope not. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. You pretty much nipped everything in the butt. And that's the thing. When you're with somebody that has a lot of the same morals and values as you guys are on the same page most of the time. Like,
Right.
the family talk, the bringing everybody to, or Junior being taught certain things about family and not giving up on this family. Well, sometimes you gotta give up on family,
You really do.
but but just certain things like being there for his family, the family that deserves you to be there for them. You know, so we have a lot of similar like morals and values, so we can instill those in our little Junior and our other kids. But I don't know about the pregnancy stuff. He gonna have to carry the next baby, so
All right, y'all. We catch you guys in the next one. Peace.